Oh, welcome back to the kitchen. I'm wearing my apron. You wearing?
Yeah, this is such a brilliant kitchen utensil, actually,
fun.
because I've actually got a pocket right here, and it's amazing if you're going to walk around and you have your salt and you can put a whisk in there.
It's very handy.
And now you're ready. Now you can make some ravioli. Okay, shall we do this?
Yes, we're going to make something absolutely amazing. And if you're looking for something to whip up for dinner tonight, don't worry. We've got the perfect recipe for you. It's a creamy tomato and basil ravioli. Now, this Italian classic is quick and easy to prepare, and it's ideal for warming the winter meals, especially now with the cold front hitting the mother city. We'll be using Be Well's flavored oil. It's the cheeky chili, which elevates the dish to a whole new level with its great taste. We'll also be adding the Be Well canola and olive oil mayonnaise to the tomato sauce, which will not only add a great olive flavor, but will make the sauce deliciously creamy. Now that you're all set
like
up.
a mouthful, yeah. So absolutely, let's get
us.
cooking. I've got my utensil. You want grabbing salt and pepper? We're going to need that a little bit later on.
Go.
Fantastic. So we've got our Be Well cheeky chili flavor that we're going to start off, really adding a nice little depth of flavor to this, because what you want to do is you want to make sure that this dish needs to be flavorful, man. So there we go, just a nice little dollop. Bam.
And what's great about these Be Well canola oils, flavored oils, is there's different flavors, and you really get that infused flavor through your food. Okay.
Right. Bam. Onions.
Onions.
So I'm going to walk through this quickly, and you can already get that chili from the oil. Hit the back of your throat. Amazing. So let's sweat these onions for a second, because remember, once you put the garlic in, you don't want to waste some time because you don't want to burn it.
No.
Because literally just a couple of seconds with the garlic.
There we go.
Otherwise it turns bitter. And then, if you don't mind passing the tomato paste there.
There we go.
Or not the paste, the chopped tomatoes. Perfect, just
now, I've seen these, the chopped tomatoes, the diced tomatoes with the onions. Can you play around with the ones
you can, essentially, with what I would suggest with the ravioli is a more smoother texture.
Okay. Because
you'll get still the kind of texture from your onions in there and everything else. So you don't want like these blocks of tomato, once you have the beautiful ravioli.
Okay.
So I had just some stock in there as well. And right now, some basil, a bit of a green in there. And then, of course, to offset the acidity of our tomatoes, just a pinch of sugar. And we have also some oregano for more flavor. All right, and then the salt and pepper.
I love that you use the stock, a veggie stock in a pasta sauce.
Exactly. No, it's beautiful. And then, of course, here we have our ravioli, which you can go buy. If you're really brave, you can make it. That is spinach and ricotta.
I'll go buy it.
Cool. So I'm going to mix this through, right? And now to make it nice and creamy, we have our canola, olive and or Be Well olive and canola mayo that we're going to put in there. That's going to make the cream nice and saucy and rich as well.
There we go.
Let's get another one in there. Bam. Just like that. Okay. So now, let me just give this a bit of a whisk, because I'm using the whisk because the mayo will now, as the heat continues, it will kind of dissolve beautifully into the sauce. And what you want to do now is you want to cook it nicely, all right? Slow heat. You want to make sure that all of this reduces completely. So you'll start seeing the lumps of the mayonnaise still in there, but it's all going to come together nicely as it reduces.
Okay.
And then once it reduced beautifully up to a nicer, thicker consistency, you'll see the red starting to come out from the tomato as well. Then you'll be throwing in your ravioli and you just cook that through, because that is very, very quickly. I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to leave the sauce.
I'm going to throw a little curveball at you. What do you do when your sauce is not thickening as you had hoped it would thicken?
Look, you will thicken. You just have to, because there's a lot of moisture in here. Yeah, got to be patient with this, because essentially what you do, you've got so much flavor in there, but with the liquid of the stock as well. As it reduces, all that flavor just condenses. And that is what you want with the ravioli, because you want a flavorful dish. And then, once you pop your ravioli in there, it's quick. There's a couple of minutes. You put this out, you dish it, and then we have some Parmesan right there. And we put some more on there just to see and show you. Parmesan and some pine nuts, actually.
That's a great combination.
Because pine nuts also very, very flavorful. And you have a bit of a crunch, but not completely overpowering. And you have a delicious tomato and basil ravioli dish ready for your weekday.
That's right. Well, listen, if you would love to have the keyword for our dish, it's Be Well. SMS the keyword Be Well to 33728, and we will have this recipe and the link sent directly to your phone if you would love to have this creamy tomato and basil ravioli recipe. There we go.